Man United in talks over deal for £70 million, PSG star. Striker search intensifies at Old Trafford. There is something telling about the way elite clubs circle a situation. When a player of pedigree becomes available, even amid modest numbers, the interest tends to gather quickly. That appears to be the case with Goncalo Ramos, whose uncertain standing at Paris Saint-Germain has alerted Manchester United. According to Team Talk, United have been approached regarding the Portuguese forward's availability, a signal that Paris may be open to negotiation. For a club still shaping its attacking identity, that invitation feels significant. Ramos, still only 24, has struggled for rhythm under Luis Enrique, returning 11 goals in 38 appearances, with just 10 league starts and no Champions League involvement. These are not numbers that scream inevitability, but they hint at something more complex, a player caught between opportunity and hierarchy. Interest in Ramos is far from isolated. Chelsea and Newcastle United have tracked him for some time, while AC Milan, Atletico Madrid, and Borussia Dortmund are also attentive. That breadth of interest reinforces Enrique's own assessment, having described Ramos as incredible. United's recent recruitment complicates the picture. Benjamin Zeko arrived last summer and has delivered 9 goals in 26 league appearances, only 13 of them starts. Those are promising foundations, though not yet definitive. Ramos would represent both competition and complement. His movement, instinctive finishing, and capacity to operate within tight spaces offer a different profile. Yet the question lingers, does United need another striker or a clearer attacking structure to maximise those already present? At £70 million, Ramos is not a speculative addition. He would arrive with expectation, scrutiny, and the demand to deliver quickly. United's recent history suggests that talent alone is not enough, the system must support it. There is also the matter of timing. Ramos appears ready for a new challenge. For United, the decision is less about availability and more about alignment. From a Manchester United supporter's perspective, this feels familiar, a talented forward becoming available, the club circling, and questions emerging about fit rather than ability. Ramos is clearly gifted. Enrique calling him incredible is not something to dismiss lightly. But United fans have seen this pattern before, where a player arrives with pedigree, he struggles within a system that lacks cohesion. The issue at Old Trafford has rarely been individual quality. Zeko's numbers, 9 goals in 26 games, suggest potential that has not been fully unlocked. Bringing in Ramos risks doubling down on a similar profile without addressing the underlying creativity and midfield supply. There is also the financial angle. £70 million is a significant outlay, particularly when squad gaps remain elsewhere. If Ramos arrives, he must start and he must score. There is little patience for adaptation periods at a club chasing relevance at the top level. Still, there is intrigue. Ramos offers sharp movement, penalty box instinct, and a hunger that could resonate in the Premier League. If used correctly, he could thrive. The concern is whether United, in their current state, are equipped to use him correctly. Manchester United addressed their goal-scoring issues last summer by signing Benjamin Sesko from RB Leipzig. The Red Devils have had poor luck with strikers in recent years and had previously invested heavily in Rasmus Højlund in the summer of 2023. The Dane enjoyed an impressive debut campaign, but the English Giants opted to sign Joshua Zirkzee the following summer to add more competition for the position. Unfortunately, the Dutchman turned out to be a disappointment, while Højlund also struggled in his second campaign. United subsequently ended the 2024-25 season, having managed just 44 goals in 38 league games and finished 15th in the Premier League table. INEOS took drastic action last summer, offloading Højlund on loan to Napoli and signing Sesko to address their goal-scoring woes. The Slovenian took around 6 months to acclimatise to the rigour of the English top flight, and has been in sizzling form since the turn of the year. Sesko initially struggled for form under former head coach Ruben Amorim, managing just 2 goals in 17 appearances. However, following the Portuguese's departure in January, the Slovenian has been unshackled and has scored goals galore so far. While he has been in and out of the first team under caretaker manager Michael Carrick, Sesko has scored 8 goals in his last 11 games, including 4 off the bench. The player has already displayed qualities to nail down the No. 9 position at Old Trafford for the next decade. However, with Zirkzee future up in the air, United could be tempted to add more cover for the position this summer. It now appears that they could have the opportunity to secure a long-term target before the start of the new campaign. According to Team Talk, United have been offered the chance to sign Paris Saint-Germain PSG striker Goncalo Ramos. The report states, Paris Saint-Germain striker Goncalo Ramos is ready to leave the European champions this summer, and Team Talk can reveal that contact has already been made with several Premier League clubs, including Chelsea and Newcastle United.